Bonjour à toutes et à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui, un épisode particulier où votre coach, c'est votre portable. Imaginez-vous, vous avez l'habitude de courir, vous avez des horaires irréguliers, vous avez une vie qui est un peu compliquée, vous ne savez pas trop comment faire pour pouvoir avoir un coach, et puis vous vous dites que financièrement, vous n'avez pas non plus envie d'investir trop d'argent pour vous faire suivre. Eh ben, j'ai une solution. Il y a quelques années, j'ai découvert l'application qui s'appelle Running Coach. Running Coach, c'est un peu un alien en Suisse parce qu'elle n'a pas vraiment son pareil. C'est une application qui a été téléchargée quand même plusieurs centaines de milliers de fois, que ce soit en Suisse ou dans le monde. Et le but de cette application-là, c'est de vous aider à atteindre vos objectifs en course à pied. C'est une application qui est évolutive. Donc vous vous inscrivez et puis vous définissez votre objectif. Et puis en fonction du plan d'entraînement qui vous sera proposé, l'application elle va s'adapter en fonction des résultats de vos entraînements. Et petit détail hyper intéressant que j'ai trouvé hyper fun, c'est que les coachs, il y en a plusieurs, c'est notamment Victor Röthlin ou alors Paula Radcliffe qui a détenu le record féminin du marathon pendant hyper longtemps. Cette application-là, elle permet de diminuer un peu la charge mentale en fonction de nos objectifs et puis du cycle de progression dans lequel on se situe. C'est quelque chose qui peut être hyper intéressant pour progresser sans trop se prendre la tête. L'interview que vous allez écouter aujourd'hui, elle est en anglais. Stéphane Lombrizeur, qui est le cofondateur de l'application Running Coach, parle un merveilleux allemand et moi je ne parle pas du tout un merveilleux allemand. Donc je ne voulais pas vous imposer un épisode où j'avais l'impression de mâcher du gravier. C'est pour ça que l'épisode sera enregistré en anglais. J'espère qu'il vous plaira. Je vous souhaite une très belle écoute. Bienvenue dans le podcast Au-delà du mur, le podcast destiné aux coureurs amateurs. Je suis Hugo Cabral. 2 fois par mois, je vous donne rendez-vous pour aborder les sujets comme l'organisation quand on n'a pas de temps pour faire du sport, la nutrition avec des conseils pour toute la famille ou encore la préparation mentale afin d'atteindre vos objectifs tout en jonglant avec vos responsabilités parentales. Restez à l'écoute pour des conseils pratiques et des interviews inspirantes pour vous aider à construire votre propre champion.
First of all, I will start to thank you for the time today, Stefan, and for most of the people who don't know you and don't know what you do. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, thanks for the invitation. My name is Stefan Lombrizeur. Actually, I'm the CEO of the company Gevita, which is based in Olten, actually in the center of the 3 big German-speaking cities like Basel, Bern, and Zurich. And so our company is not that known, but our products are more known, especially the product Running Coach. It's actually a tailor-made training plan schedule, which adapts as you progress. So it's everything automated, also based on AI. And we have a big community. We started already 2010 with that program. We have a big community meanwhile in Switzerland and the rest of Europe. And that's why I'm here. And maybe to say I myself, I'm a sportsman as well. I come from orienteering, not that known all over the world, but still running with a map, and I'm still a runner and also cyclist. Yeah.
You are a kind of old school guy because running with the map. I know some people who are running with the map, which is quite impressive because they are able to see the map and directly know towards which direction they need to run, and they go that fast. It's incredible. It's really great.
Yeah. It's kind of a challenge. It's not just run. It's running with the map, which is a little bit more fun sometimes. And you have to use head and the legs.
Yeah, sure.
And by the way, half of our company are in tears. It's actually quite nice to have them as some employees because a lot of in the sports you find a lot of good programmers and that's why we have a lot of them here.
Yeah. And how did you came up with such an idea, building a specific app which adapts to everybody?
Yeah. So we thought. We lived this running business all our lives, and so we thought to do something special or to do something a cool product, so a digital product, but it needs to be scalable. So that was like the condition or the requirement. It needs to be scalable, and as soon as you have personal coaching, that's good. That's really cool stuff. But it's just not. You can't roll it out all over the world. So we took on the challenge to develop some algorithms and a system, which detects how good are you, what is your goal, how far can you come, and which provides you with individual training schedules. So that was the idea behind it.
And how did you start? Because I guess so. You told me that you came from orientation running, so maybe you start with your own data or the data from the employees, and you start incrementally to improve it, or
No. At the beginning, it was just it was based on our experience at the beginning. So it's important to know that we took into the boat Victor Röthlin, so the marathon European champion, and also Markus Riffel and Christian Bells. They have also been quite good runners. Exactly. So they gave their knowledge. So it was their condition to say, we are in the boat if. Or Victor, that's Victor's phrase. If he pushes or he clicks the generate button, it should be exactly the plan he wants. He would have done it by hand.
Yeah.
So that's how we started, and we took his knowledge and put it inside there. And later on, when the community grew, we also had data from the community. For example, to get a good training plan, it's important that you connect your personal device. And then it adapts on your training data, and so we also had more data to improve our machine, I would say. Our community has now a running coach. It's about 180,000 users. Not all of them are active. That's normal. So that's number. We also have, which is quite used. We send out every second week. We send out you can call it newsletter. In fact, it's providing with some interesting facts about training and science. And there the community is even bigger. So it's about 400,000 recipients. We send our news. So the community is even bigger there. But all our runners, mostly from mid-Europe, but also from other countries. The program is translated to 7 or 8 languages.
And what kind of people downloads and uses the app?
Yeah, good question. So usually, as we are first of all, we are a high-end product. So it's we don't provide static training plan, and therefore it's not cheap. So that's the reason why the average age is already above 40. So the average age is I think it's 43 or 45, and 60% male, 40% female, or 65, 35, something around that. Yeah. So basically, those people who have like a busy life and don't want to have a personal coach because too many, too tight.
Too constrained, of course. Yeah.
And it always changes. Whatever, they are the typical user.
So let's assume I download the app tomorrow. How did you build the experience for me? Because I downloaded it, but I didn't go that far. So please explain to me how I will interact with the app and how you will bring me, for example, towards my first trail running, traditionnel, 32 kilometers.
Yeah, that's a good goal actually. So yeah, you download the app and you start the conversation, and you get asked some questions like how long have you been running, what's your goal actually, and then you enter traditionnel. We have a race database of 6,000 events, and there traditionnel is in for sure, and and 5-6 more questions, and then you push the button, then more or less the magic happens. Then you get the personal training plan, and it tells you, hey, you go tomorrow, you have to go to do some uphill interval or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. And pending how I perform during my training, I guess the app adapts to my fitness.
Yeah, exactly. It adapts, but it's important to know that it doesn't adapt without your approval. So and also it doesn't adapt after every training which you didn't perform or which you overperformed. It has some kind of smoothness factor in there. So, but maybe let's say an example, you overperformed 3 times in a row, then it asks you, hey, now you look to adapt really well on our trainings. Let's increase the load a little bit, and and you can approve it or not. If you don't approve, you might stay on the same level, but if you go for it, then you might improve even more.
Yeah, and we all know that running is not only about running; it's also about core stability and other exercises. Does the app provide such exercises, or I need something extra, kind of buying a book to find exercises for core stability?
Yeah, you're totally right. It's important to have some core stability. So every training has them given 3 to 5 exercises which you should add at the end of the training. Sometimes you don't have to add any. Sometimes maybe 1-2 more. But you have also a video which shows you how to do it. This video is also from our ambassadors. By the way, meanwhile, later at the later stage, Paula Radcliffe also joined the program. She's a marathon world record holder, and she also did some videos, some core stability, strength videos, which you can follow. Yeah.
Using your experience, can you share with us some huge achievements by the community, or you don't have such feedback?
You mean some special efforts?
Yes. For example, a beta guy. So me, for example, I download the app and I overperformed during this year's traditionnel, and I ran, let's say, 2:50, which is an incredible time. But, Did you have such success story?
Yeah. Yes, I mean, we have a lot of success stories who did quite good marathon based on their base level. But if I have to pick one out, it's that we had Christian Mattis as a user, and he was special because he is a pilot. So working for, I think, for Swiss Air, not sure. And he had the problem. He didn't have a normal week, so
yeah, sure.
He had also quite different working time or whatever, and he was always somewhere else in the world. So for him, this program suited him perfectly well. He didn't have to connect a running group, and also didn't have to talk to any real coach. So he had this program, and when he had a different time schedule, he just changed the days or whatever. And so he used our program, and he qualified for the European champs in marathon some years ago, only by using our application. So that was kind of a success story, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
But you also have to know it's always our vision to be as good or even better than a personal coach. Mm-hmm. But I mean that the pro runners, of course, you need a personal coach still, and therefore so really the world class runners they do not yet use our application. They do not yet, because I think the time will come when we will be as good as personal coaches, but not yet.
Yeah, but I would say it's not really the purpose, because somehow you are there for the people who cannot fit a regular training in their agenda. So somehow you cannot be the best of all the world. So people need to find the right balance.
Yeah, that's true. And I think, one coach can be better than a machine for one person, but he cannot be better than a machine for 1,000 persons. So,
sure.
We have to hear the system to scale it up.
Mm-hmm. And one question which just popped up. How do you manage, or does the app manage lack of motivation, I would say, because one of the biggest challenge once you start a challenge is the lack of motivation. The weather is not that nice. So how does the app manage this situation?
Yeah, I often get asked what makes the program successful. Mm-hmm. And I think it's exactly this fact that you have a structure in your daily life, that you get told every morning, or let's say at the beginning of the week, hey, and now this is your structure for the upcoming week. You have to do that training, and you have to do this and that. And because if you just download the static app in the internet, this one is also good. It's not as good as ours, but it's also good. But the problem there is you don't have really somebody who pushes you, and so I think this is the main reason why it also works, because you really have a schedule, and also talking about the motivation. And we always do a prognosis for your goal. So if you will run the Sierra Sinal, we tell you right now, if you do the training normal, you will run 3 hour 25. I don't know. Or you said 2 hour 50. Or what you say?
250.
So and if you train well, this prognosis time will go down. Otherwise, it's also possible that it goes up. So, and this can also give you some kick in the ass to go out also in the rain and try to bring that time a little bit more down.
Yeah, it's understandable now. When I think about when you were telling me that the average age is about 43 years, because once you are 20 years old, you don't like. At least I remember for me that I didn't like being told what I had to do. So, and the structure wasn't one of my best, I would say, advantage. So yes, somehow I totally get it why the app is a success in this range of age. Definitely. And if we compare running coach with the competition, who are your competitors?
Yeah, to be honest, that's a really good question. So there are no real competitors who do this exactly the same as we do.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of competitors who do just static plans.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just Google it, like a marathon sub 4-hour plan, and you will have tons of results. But there we are different because our plans are dynamic compared to those. And there are also a lot of platforms which analyzes your training. So Strava is the leader there, the big king on the field. There are other platforms who also have a good analysis and really good for the history. But combining both, having dynamic plans in the future and also some kind of statistics based of your done training, there are not many competitors. There are 1, 2 in the cycling. I think it's called Trainer Road, for example, who gives you automated training plan. Yeah. But for running, we are not really aware of any good dynamic training plans.
Okay, interesting. You're kind of alone at the best spot, which is quite great.
Yeah, but the problem is it's also a big, that's my analysis. It's to make it work. It's a big hurdle to take. Because until it works good, that it's dynamic and
sure.
All the algorithm works nice. It's a big step to take. And I mean, now we are 13 years on the market. So we didn't start big. We started really small and just made step by step. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, there are lots. I mean, here and then, a lot of new companies pop up, also with big investors behind. I mean, that's always nice to see because we want to have some competition. But the problem there is, even so with a lot of money, you don't get the users or the user data, which is important to improve the algorithms. And that's also, I think, sometimes that the problem is why they struggle, because we just started small and then we did little baby steps year by year, and then we were able to be bootstrapped, meaning we didn't have any external investments.
Yeah, sure.
So that was important to grow organically, and so we don't have the knife, how do you say?
Yeah. I totally understand. We call it épée de Damoclès in French, but definitely you don't have the pressure of the shareholders who needs the return of investment or something else. Yeah, definitely. Great. Before I leave, May, I'll ask you if you are preparing a big score with running coach. What is the actual? What are you preparing for us? What is the future of the app? Because, like you told, it's for 13 years old. What can we expect?
Yeah. Just being cautious that I don't tell too much, but so AI is for sure a big topic. So the idea is that you as a user can get even more detailed information for your personal training, and also better feedback based on what you did. Right now, the feedback is more or less like only numbers, and in the future it should be that you can talk with a coach, with an AI coach, let's say. Hey, how did you find my training? And he gives you some feedback. It was like that, or try to improve, whatever. So this is the ultimate goal, to be more personal, more individual than we were before. As I said before, our vision is to be as good as a personal coach. So it's always going in that direction.
Yeah, definitely. If we have a perspective with the AI and digital app, I totally get it, how powerful the app will be, because somehow at a certain stage, it's like discussing with someone behind the smartphone, and the AI will provide you with more data and will somehow explain you differently something you didn't understand. So yeah, for sure, I'm really looking forward to see how it will go.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, really great. Really great. And when can we expect the first beta version? Can you tell us, or is it confidential at the moment?
Of this features?
Yeah.
Just stay tuned.
Okay, we will stay tuned then.
We cannot tell more at the moment, but we are working on it.
That's fine. Thank you very much, Stefan, for the time. I know that you are a busy man and you will have to leave, but I will take the opportunity to thank you for the time and for your honesty.
Yeah, and I will check the CR ranking next year.
Yeah, definitely. You have to, because somehow I'm really training hard. So,
but I will not scroll further down than 250.
No. Okay. Huge pressure on my shoulder. Okay, definitely. Okay, I better start training right now. Excellent. Thank you very much, Stefan.
I mean, I can scroll up from the bottom to 250 or scroll down.
Yeah. It's better this way, please. Do that way. Thank you very much, Stefan.
Yeah, thank you for the call.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
You too.
Si cet épisode vous a plu, merci de lui laisser un avis 5 étoiles et partagez-le avec vos amis et votre famille. Me laisser un commentaire, c'est m'offrir l'occasion de m'améliorer pour continuer à être écouté par vous. D'ici la publication du prochain épisode, vous pouvez retrouver mes aventures sur le compte Instagram podcast Au-delà du mur. Portez-vous bien, allez à très vite, ciao.